Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Monster Girl Quest. Last time, we did a complete waste of time by going all the way to Enrica Village, only to be turned around once we got there. But, we got a little bit of information that's going to be dangled in front of us for the rest of part 1 and 2. But anyway. We've gone to everywhere and talked to everyone. The only thing left to do is to head to Iliasport. So, let's get going. Shall we head to Iliasport? Once we go to the port, we'll be able to take a ship to Centaura. It's finally time to leave this continent. But we won't be able to return here for a while. Do I have anything left here to do? I'm prepared. Alright. I'm ready. Let's go to Iliasport. If it's a port town, there should be a lot of foreign delicacies gathered from all over. Al seems excited to continue feeding her gullet. As long as she can eat things, she has no issues. I guess it's better than her eating humans. I'm getting excited. Let's go! Right. Let's return to the north and head to Iliasport. It looks like the divine protection of Ilias is strong here, reducing the amount of monsters. Though the further away from the Ilias temple in the south we get, the stronger the monsters seem to become. As we walk on the long path, suddenly the Leech Girl appears. So, just for those wondering, that's what it looks like. It's not lewd, if anything, it's a little creepy. But, yeah, this is the first monster where... okay, not the first. It's the second monster that seems to be just lower half with this type of elf stuck on top of it. I personally find it a little boring. Now, as for the leech thing, I mean, it's a monster girl, so it's not going to be painful anyway, and yes, she does use it to suck blood, but I imagine it'd feel like having lots of little kisses all over you. And in Paradox, she doesn't kill you every time. In fact, based on the Paradox description, she very rarely kills people. I personally think she'd do really well in an elder home, since she'll eat any bodily fluid that comes out of people. She takes everything. So, hell, still smash. Well, I care at this point. Traveler. I'm baptized too. You look delicious. I'll suck everything out of you. Your whole body wrapped in my mouth. I'll leech everything out of you. The Leech Girl has a gaping mouth hanging open in her lower body. Innumerable wriggling tentacles are moving around in there, as if excited at my presence. The desire to be held in that mouth starts to rise in me, as eerie as it looks. See? Luca knows what I'm talking about. If my whole body was held in there, what would it feel like? I shake my head back and forth, trying to push the thought from my mind. I won't be swayed by such a temptation. And that's it, battle just starts. Okay. Demon decapitation! Oh, suck. Ooh, crit. He grabs Luca by her tail and forces her into her lower mouth. You're fine. You've gotten out, tire pinches. Don't be afraid. It'll feel so good, as if you'll be melting in my mouth. Here, I'll move all the tentacles in my mouth. I'll caress your entire body. Come on, let me out. Alright, she also drains. Feels good, doesn't it? At this rate, I'll suck everything from you in no time. And he broke free. You ran before I could suck everything out. There we go. No way. The Leech Girl was sealed by my sword. Now a tiny leech, she crawls away. The Leech Girl was defeated. Luca earned 200 experience points. Alright. Finally finished. Before I noticed, Alice was already staying next to me again. I actually didn't even notice her vanish. Yeah. Don't you think I've gone pretty good? What were you looking at, you idiot? What's with those pathetic attacks? Huh? Oh, they were pretty good. Jeez. By the way, Alice. I'm fine. Where do you go? Walk around, have some tea, maybe catch a bug or two. Lots of things. I am very busy. Basically, you're bored. If you're so bored, you can always help me. Another camp scene. How nice. We make camp for the night. And that's how Heinrich defeated the Monster Lord and brought world peace. And everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Luca. That's exactly how it goes. There wasn't no 500-year-long conspiracy going on or anything. A story from 500 years ago, when Heinrich defeated the Monster Lord. Since I was a boy, I read the picture book over and over. What do you mean everyone lived happily ever after, you idiot? While biting into her food, Alice spits back at me. Thought it was a good story. Why'd you have to call me an idiot? I'm a monster. Did you really think I'd enjoy a story about a human killing a monster lord? Do you want me to tell you a story about a monster killing a human king? Yeah, that's right. If you want to build a peaceful world where everyone can coexist, you need to have some delicacy about that. Sorry. Certainly monsters probably wouldn't want to hear that old story. Well, Heinrich defeating that old monster lord is worthy of some praise. She only cared about power, destruction, and chaos. That bit, the chaos, that's more than you have any idea about, Alice. More than you would ever hope to know. Perhaps being defeated by a hero was brought about by herself. Alice said something pretty unexpected. Brought down by her own mistakes. That's a cutting remark. Yeah, it's kind of her MO at this point. Thus far she tends to screw her own plans for the sake of making things more interesting. She does at the end of this game. I'm sure she'll do it at the end of Paradox. Jeez, if Black Alice, she really needs to... I mean, she would be a lot bigger threat if she would actually wanted to win, it seems like. That was her main goal. Trying to rule by power is a savage act. You should expect to get savagery back. Well, I mean, ruling by power is basically the Monster Lord's entire job description. You have a battle at the coronation specifically to make sure that you're the most powerful monster around, so that's kind of... it's not looking good for you either, Alice. You're right. I wonder how cruel the Monster Lord is. The current Monster Lord, not Black Alice. The current Monster Lord is shrouded in mystery. No human has seen it false, and most monsters have only heard rumors. So that she's extremely strong, and may even be the strongest Monster Lord yet. Debatable. If they declared full-scale war with humans, I guess they're a villain after all. If the Monster Lord is unable to listen to reason, they have no choice but to fight her. Right now, the Monster Lord is ruining relations with humans and monsters. Right now, the Monster Lord is just having a dinner at camp. This is all the propaganda you've been listening to, Luca. I wonder if the slaughter of Remia was by her instruction as well. She must be a horrible person after all, don't you think, Alice? Yeah, that's propaganda, the slaughter of Remia. Ilias did that one. Since Alice is a monster, the Monster Lord must be her master too. Nope, you got that one wrong. Who knows? Alice looks up at the sky with a strange expression. Maybe the Monster Lord has just lost her way. Why are you going along with this? You know it's all just propaganda, Alice. Just because you got that guilt you're working with. Whether humans should be destroyed. Alice? Do you know the Monster Lord? Well, I mean, that's a very philosophical question there, Luca. Does anyone truly know themselves? It gets you thinking, doesn't it? Don't tell me. You've seen her? Not unless she's got any mirrors in that castle. I haven't seen any, I'll recall. It's rumored that only the most important monsters has ever even seen the Monster Lord. For how many nights should all matter? Yes, I know the Monster Lord. She may even be closer to you than you might think. To me? I grew up in the countryside. I've only seen my first monster only recently, too. Man, you're really dumb, you idiot. Do I have to spell it out for you? Yes, you would, Alice. Well, changing the topic. Alice suddenly stands up. It's time for more training. Seeing your pathetic fight made me disappointed. If you try to fight the monster lord like that, it would just be a miserable sight. You don't have to say it like that. Now, pick up your sword. I'll show you how you should fight. Thus we trained into the night. That's right. Stabilize your upper body. Step forward with your foot and quickly thrust into the enemy as I showed you. Like this. I step forward and lunge quickly. Doesn't look too bad. Need to try that in actual combat now, and not just training. Thank you. This is an amazing technique. It said that Bloody Fernandez mastered this technique and covered the battlefield with her bloody thrusts. Using this blood fissure thunder thrust technique, she killed her enemies one after another, making a lake of blood. That's a very shady sounding, bloody technique. Blood fissure thunder thrust. Why use it? I'll omit the blood fissure part and leave thunder thrust. Luca learns thunder thrust. This technique is most useful right at the start of combat. That is, if you use it in the first turn, it will unleash its full power. Every turn after that, its power will slowly wane. Actually, based on what I know of it, it just, you use it the first turn, or it's weakened after that. It's not a slowly decrease in power. It's just first turn, or it's weak. That's it. Choose wisely whether it's worth it to use the SP. I see. I understand, Alice. Well then, let's end the practice for today. Let's head off to sleep to get ready for tomorrow. Thus our training session ends for tonight. Satisfied, I head off to sleep. More dreams of Graham. Luca. Oh, brave Luca. I hear a voice calling me from somewhere. This is... Defeat the monster lord, Luca. Yes. That's right. Defeat the monster lord. You're literally using sleep training techniques on Luca here. Trying to get killing the monster lord in his subconscious mind. Ilias! Open my eyes to the soft morning light. Jumping up, I look around restlessly. As usual, you're so noisy in the morning. Ilias. Thank you for giving me your revelation. What revelation? It's the same stuff she's been saying since the beginning. Praying right as you get up. Like some smelly old man. Even young people give their gratitude to Ilias. Do you want to pray with me, Alice? Ha! Well, that's a laugh. I'm a monster. Why the hell would I pray to your god? Oh, please, Ilias. I beg you. Do not, please stop tormenting my brethren in the afterlife. And then she just gets struck by lightning anyway. As usual, she's so rude in the morning. Thus we continue our journey to Iliasport. I'll pick this up next time. Till then, later. Leech Girl. With the lower body of a giant leech, she is a ring-type monster. Though she can feed on all of a human's bodily fluids, they will only catch men. Once the Leech Girl locates a healthy-looking male, she will suck his entire body into her mouth as she wrings out all of his bodily fluids. Able to feast on more than stuff, the Leech Girl will force the man to both sweat and urinate as she sucks everything out of her catch. Equipped with thousands of tongues inside her mouth, she is able to force pleasure into the man. With his body stuck in her mouth, there is no escape as he is forced to continuously finish. In addition, by tickling her prey, she can force them to incontinence whenever she wishes. Continuing her feast for multiple days, there are many men who are weakened so much that they die. If she finds a high-quality catch, she can direct the semen he discharges into her mouth to her If she finds a high-quality catch, she can direct the stuff he discharges in her mouth to her genitals for reproductive purposes. So, yeah, Luca, again, can easily escape that mouth after just a couple of turns. And it does hint here at the paradox where they don't usually go so far to kill the men. Some of them are weakened so much that they die, but in Paradox, it's not the norm. Also, they attack women in Paradox too, so it's not just men. Luca succumbs to the Leech Girl's sucking inside of her mouth. The Leech Girl sucks everything out of Luca until his death. Being sucked dry by a Leech Girl. What a pitiful end. If you are bound by this enemy, she will absorb your energy. As much as you are damaged, she will recover. If you don't finish the fight quickly, you will surely be overwhelmed. Now go, O brave Luca. A true hero would not be beaten by such a monster.